So hello everyone, welcome to Try Right. This is Pack 365. Myself Sujit. So today we are going to learn for else loop. Means this is the combination of our if else that will be just doing that for else. Okay. Means there will be use case that we are going to see some this type of scenario. Okay. So guys, till now, if you have any doubt till this session, you can directly contact to Try Right. Okay. So guys, what is use of this for loop? Okay, sorry, for else. Okay, means else block is execute after all iteration will done. Okay, for loop will be a loop, but we are using this else also. Okay, so how to implement each and everything we are going to see now. Okay, so else block, else block is execute when all the iteration will done of for loop. Okay, means after each iteration of for loop will be completing, then only it will be start implementing. So now we are going to see the syntax of that. Okay, the syntax will very easy, guys. You need to first type your for loop. Okay, we are already discussing about your for loop syntax. That's why I'm not want to give you one more time. So here you need to type your for loop. Means if this condition will be satisfied till the continue of your iteration, it will be starting implementing. After each iteration will complete, at after that you need to implementing this all the remaining else condition. So how to do that we are going to see through a small example. Okay, so my requirement will be I want to print 1 to 10. Okay, after that I want to check that after every iteration it will be coming outside the loop or not. So just a simple example, I just want to print 1 to 10. So I'll take value in range. Okay, here I'm typing range function. So I'm using up to 11. Okay, now I just want to print each and every value. After that, I just want to use this else. Means after every iteration will be completing, this block will be start implementing or not. So guys, if you see here, if I'm printing running, means it will be confirming that this block will be start executing. Now if I'm going to run, so guys, first it will be start printing 1 to 10, then only it will be give me the output. It will be not looking like that. It will be give 1, then it will be implementing running. So this is the way you can find. Okay, now the every loop means as compared to while also same, means you are using the while else also. While else also means if you are typing while else means here you are passing your first while condition, then only the else will be getting activating. So how to do that we are going to see now. Okay, so the same example we are going to take. So here I am giving the starting number equal to 1. Okay, I will take 11 because I want to print 10 to 1. So here I need to give my number not equal to, or yeah, not equal to 0. Means whenever my number will be not equal to 0, every time I just want to print my number. So I need to update that particular number also. Now after that I need to print my else. So running. So this is means as of now there will be no use case, but in the upcoming session or upcoming example we are going to see now. So why it will be not printing, so it will be okay. So I am giving the plus, so that's why it will be creating infinite. So here I am need to give the minus because I am starting from 10 only, so it will be give me the backward direction. That's why it will be give me. Okay guys, just see, after it will be give 1, then it will be stop running. Okay, now so this is the use case of our for else and while else. So now we are going to discuss a new concept on. After that we are only doing the coding section up to the 3 or 4 session, all because depending upon our question, means I need to give you that question. There might be chances that you can face in your different interview. That's why I am telling there will be no guarantee that I am creating 3 or 4 sessions, but I'll make sure that whatever the question I'll give, that question will important for your any interview. Okay. So the next one will be control statement. Means if you see here, we are already discussing the loop. Then we have already discussing our conditional statement, if and else. Now we are going to discussing our control statement. Now we need to control that particular statement, each and everything. If you see here, so what are the different statements that are available in Python? One will be break, another one will be continue, and the last one will be pass. So this is the three keyword also we can say. So what is the use case of each and everything we are going to discuss now through a different type of example only. Okay, so first we are going to discuss what is the use of our break. So first, it is a keyword only. So keyword. Okay, so break is a keyword in Python. Okay, then the next point we can say, when break keyword is executing, means we know that it will be start controlling our statement. So when this block, or we can say that this keyword will be start executing, then it will be terminate from the loop only. Means if you are using this inside the loop, then it will be start terminating that particular iteration. So break keyword when break keyword is executed, the flow of execution is terminated. Means we are only using the control statement in case of our loop only. We are not giving inside the condition. Okay, then what is the use case? Then sends the it sends the controller outside of the loop. Means after each and every iteration will be complete, whenever this keyword will be touching, then it will be sent outside the loop. Means the controller will be coming outside the loop. Then it is only used in loop. It is only used in loop. Means if you are try to use in case of our block, means if else and elif, it will be not implementing, it will be give you the error. So how it will going to happen? We are going to see through a coding question that will be asked in maximum time in your interview. Okay, we know what is prime number. So we want to implement, means I want to implement the logic of this, but in a different way. Okay, the logic will say, means prime number, the number should be must divisible by 1 or itself. But here we are using this break, how the iteration should overcome each and everything we are going to discuss. So guys, in the previous session, in the first session only, I will be explaining you the prime number. Still, I want to explain one more time. So prime number means I am taking 7 as my prime number. Means that number should must divisible by 1 or itself. Okay. So first I need to generate this number by the help of a loop. We can generate. Now my requirement will be I need to check. But I want to less iteration. I don't want to check each and every iteration. Guys, if you see, if I'm checking half of this number, means after half of this number, no number will be divisible. That means after, if you are taking any number after 50, it will be not divisible by any number. If you are taking 100, okay, if you see 100 after 51, no number will be divisible by 51. Means we can say that till 51, if you are checking if that number will be divisible, it will be telling. But after half of this number, no one will be divisible. That's why my logic will be said that if I want to implementing half of this number, then the 3 iteration will be less. So the memory also occupy less, because whenever we are going to code, make sure that it will be taking less memory space also. That's why here my logic will be I need to check half of this number. Okay, so how to do that? Means I need to take the range. Okay, whatever the number, means I am taking number 7. So I directly take number And if I'm using my true division, then true division give me in the form of our floating, but I don't want take in my form of floating. So here I am using my float division. So guys, just see, my float division of 7 by 2 will be 3.5. Sorry, it will be 4. Okay, but I want up to 4. That's why here I am using plus 1. If we are not giving plus 1, then it will be only checking up to 3, because we know in case of our range function it will be executing last of this number. That's why I am keeping plus 1. Okay, then where this control statement we are using means, guys, if you see here, if I'm taking a new number, okay guys, I'm taking a 6 number. Okay, as of now I'm taking 6 number 1. Okay, the number I need to generate. Guys, just see here, if you see, 1 will be divisible by 6 and 2 also will be divisible by 6. Means if this condition will be getting satisfied, then we can say that this is not a prime number. So at that time I am using my break, because the use case of our break tell that it will be terminating and send the controller outside the function. Means it will be not taking any each and every number. After that, the iteration will less and it will be occupy the less memory also. That's why here I am using a break condition. Okay guys, so here I am taking break. So why it's not taking that? Just a second. Here I am using break keyword. So the logic will be simple. First, I need to generate each and every number, but I need to check up to half of this number. Then if one condition becoming true, then in that case, I need to use my break, because I don't want to check again and again. That's why. So we are going to implement now. So first I need to take the number. Here I want the number in the form of my integer. So I will be using the typecasting int. So here I am taking enter the number. So guys, now I don't want to take any count to count the count value, means the factor value. Here I am directly checking. So guys, to overcome one more iteration, guys, I'll tell you one more logic. So guys, just see, if you are taking any number, that number must divisible by 1. Means no number will be expecting that divisible by 1. So if I'm telling that particular number, whatever I want to check, it must should start with greater than 1. So it will be taking one more less iteration. So here I am implementing that particular logic. So here I am using now greater than equal to 1, then it will be start implementing. Otherwise you don't need to implement. After it number will be satisfying, then I need to generate my number. So how to generate for value means VLL my variable name. Here I am using my range function, because I need to generate the number. So guys, I don't start from the 1, because I have already checked that. So I need to start from 2. Okay, from start from 2, where I need to stop, I need to stop half of the number, means the float division plus 1. Till now I need to execute. After I am executing, okay, after I am generating, I need to check this condition. If my number, whatever I am taking my number, and whatever the number will generating from this, if that particular number, each time the value will be different, guys. Right guys, here it will be first taking 2, then 3, then 4, just like that. So if that condition will be becoming satisfying and the remainder value will becoming 0, at that time you can print that particular number. So num is not a prime number, because if the number will be divisible by any expected number from 1 and itself, then we can directly say that this is not a prime number. So as of now we are not using this break here, so I just remove. Okay, now guys, after if each and every iteration it will be generating number and this condition will be not getting satisfied, so here I am using my for else. if you are using the if else, then if this condition will be not getting satisfied, every time the else condition will be getting satisfied. But my requirement will be, I don't want to use that concept. So here I am using for else, means after every iteration, means we know that the use case of our if else means after every iteration of your for loop will completed, then only my else block will be getting starting executed. So here I am telling that if each and number that I am generating, if that number will be not divisible by, then at that case I am telling that number is a prime number. Okay, so here I just removing is a prime number. Guys, if you see here, if this number will be becoming 0 or 1, at that time I need to specify that not a prime number. That number you are passing is not a prime number. Now if I'm going to run this one, so still I am not giving that particular prime, the break control statement. Now if I'm giving a prime number, okay, so 7 is a prime number, we know, so it will be give me a prime number. Guys, just see, if I'm giving a 6, guys, just see, it will be give me 3 time output. Guys, if you see here, this condition will be getting satisfied, right? Because 2 will modular division by 6 and give me the remainder value as 0. So this condition will be becoming true. So here we need to stop that. If you are not stop, then it will be again telling that for 3 it will be again print this number. Okay, after each and every iteration complete, this condition also it becoming true, because the else will be telling that after each and every iteration will completing from this for loop, it will be start implementing this else. So that's why to overcome with this logic, you need to use your break condition. If I'm using break condition, if that number will be not a prime number, directly it will be showing that prime number and it will be not even executing. So this is the use of our break and if else. Means after this break will be satisfying, means whenever it start executing, it will be directly come outside this loop, means after it will become outside this loop only. So outside of the loops means it will become here. So after that we don't have any option. So this is the way we can use our break and else. So the next control statement will be continue. So guys, what is continue? Continue also, this is a keyword. This is a keyword in Python. Keyword in Python. Okay, what is the use case of this keyword will be? This keyword skip the current iteration. Skip the current iteration. Okay, guys. So it will be give me the correct iteration, skip that and continue with the next. But as compared to break, it will be terminate, but it will be only telling that you need to current iteration skip and continue the next. And next continue next. Okay, continue with next. So now guys, if my requirement will be, I want to print a number, okay, the number from 1 to 30, but in that case, if the number will be an even number, I need to skip that. So in that case, I need to use my continue. So how? First I need to use by to generate this number. So by the help of our range function, I need to generate up to 30 I want. Okay, now I need to give this condition. If the value will modular division 2 and give me the 0, at that time I need to give continue, means you need to skip and continue with the further one. Okay, now if this condition will be not getting satisfied, then that number will be an odd number. So at that time you need to print that particular thing. So how it becoming work? So guys, just see. So the controller will be telling 1 and it will be checking 1 modular division 2 double equal to 0. So it will be give me false as my output. So it will be directly come to my else part and it will be start implementing. Again, it will be come to 2 because it will be updating. Okay, because we are not giving any update value. So the by default update value will be 1. So it will be again updating and it will be give me 2. So 2 will be satisfied. So here we are using continue. So guys, just see if I'm printing after this continue, if I'm printing hello, guys, just see after if I'm printing hello also, it will be not printing anything because it will be skip that particular thing. So after whatever the text you are going to write, it will be not even check that particular thing. So this is the way you can skip some value according to you. And the last one will be pass, means if you want to create a empty block, if you want to create a empty block, means as of now you don't have any coding logic. So if you want to pass like that, if you see here, if I'm just creating taking a string called try, right? Okay, now if I want to create 4 character in S, now I don't have any logic to do. Now if I'm going to run this one, so it will be give me error. Guys, just see, if I'm going to run this one, it will be give me error. But if you want to create a empty block, so if are giving this pass, so the Python controller think that as of now you are creating a empty block only, so it will be not giving any error. So that's all for this session. Thanks for watching. Try right.